Good morning. Another beautiful morning here in Sedona. And today, I am doing a review of the Ruko drone. Okay, this one is the F11 GIM2. So that's one I got, but I just want to show you. So before they even reached out to me, this is the drone that I already had. So I already had one of their drones, and I bought this myself. And so this one is I think it just says the Ruko folding drone. So came in this, okay, nice case. And so I'm filming this on my camera, finally, my vlogging camera, because I need to use my phone for the control. So this is the one I bought, which is great. But here's the thing. I took it out and this was my fault. I did it in a windy day, and I crashed it and that came off, and I glued it back, but randomly. So I'm gonna get a new part for that. But this one, the upgraded one, withstands high winds. So I want to tell you too what it comes with. So this one came with a battery, you know, a plug-in, a remote control, and this served me well. Although, you know, here's the thing. I know a little about a lot, but when it comes to technology, like something like this, the reason why I was scared to use the drone is because when I can't see it, I'm afraid that it's gonna go somewhere and not come back. So the one day that I got the chance to try this one, it was really windy. But Ruko reached out to me and I was like, I really wanna learn how to do a drone. And so they sent me this one, and look at this one compared to this one, okay? So this is really nice. And this one comes with, I had the quick instructions out, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna practice like lifting off and putting it down here in Donna's patio. And then the thing about Arizona is that there's airports, pretty much one that way and one that way, and you can't be anywhere 5 miles from an airport flying a drone. And so there's this place that Donna told me about that's really open, and so I'm gonna go there and practice, but I'm gonna practice here first. So here's the thing. Most of the people that do reviews of stuff like this are very technical and can tell you all the stuff, all the technical things. And I will tell you those because I have the information. But for me, and if you're like me, doing something technical like this, like a drone, really wanting to know how to use one, but kind of being scared of using it, that I'm gonna get over that fear, and I'm gonna fly this drone. I've been watching videos, and so this is the drone. And this one comes with 2 batteries. So there's the battery there, and I'll show you if you just turn it on. So, and then I'll just turn it off. You just hold it down and wait for them to go down. Okay, and then, so yes, that one has 2 batteries. And for this comes off, and the camera's under there. It's brand new. So I'm gonna take that off. And then this is the remote control. And here's the thing, I've never played like Mario or any computer games. So this is like the joystick thing. And so that's what I need to get familiar with, is like how to make sure, even if I can't see it, you can see what it's looking at here. But that's what I'm gonna learn. And then it has another battery that I already charged. That's why it's out of I had the box. Oh yeah, it came in the box, and I charged that. So I charged both batteries. And like I said, and both batteries can go for almost an hour. And, but I'll give you all those details in a little bit. So, what I'm gonna do is, yeah, look how sleek that is. I am going to get all set up. I already have the app on my phone for my other one, but you like hook it up with each other. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here and just practice like lifting it up and putting it down, lifting it up and putting it down, just small movements for now. So you're going to come along with me on me practicing and learning this drone. Finally, I'm going to learn a drone. Because just imagine the beautiful shots I could get and in Arizona, but I have to be very careful, like I said, of where I fly it. And then when I go to Georgia, I think that I could get some really beautiful shots there too. So, all right, let's go on this journey together and learn the drone, finally. Okay, I forgot to tell you too that it comes with an extra set of blades. So you always have that. And so, it's the next day. It's a little windier than it was yesterday, but so here's the drone, and I'm going to use the quick guide start to start the drone. So remember, I'm a beginner, and I got to get the charger too. I was charging it up, and so so you open like that, and then just don't want to. Well, you know what, you gotta open the other ones first. You learned something new. So you open the top ones first because they have the legs on it. Okay. And it's not hard, I'm just being cautious. Okay. There we go. It's open. And then I need to take off. So you're going to take this off and put it back on after each use. And since this is new, I'm going to take that off and keep that, the cover. And then this is the camera. And you can see there's a plastic over it. So we took that off. All right, now let's get the charger. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. This came with it, but I'm gonna use it as a landing pad. And so once I start this, I'm gonna set it on here because it has a return to home button. So if you push the return to home button, it'll come and land exactly where it took off from. So this just kind of gives it a softer landing. And I charged the controller up, and it's the same cable that you use to charge the batteries up. And so I'm going to show you here. So you push this, and then you push it again, and it says power on. And when it was fully charged, it said charge done. So it says it's connecting, but I haven't turned on the drone yet. So let's do this, and I'm going to put my phone in here, and we're going to connect it all together, okay? And then just to turn it off, you just hold that down. And power off. Okay. Now let's put it all together. Okay, here's the remote control, and we're going to do what we did before. Once, twice, and it's now connecting. Okay, and now I'm going to set up my phone on here. Okay, we're going to go by the directions. So it says, press and hold the button until the aircraft plays startup sound. So we're going to hold on to that. Okay, that's a startup zone. Now we're going to turn the remote control on. So you have to connect your Wi-Fi to the Roku Wi-Fi, and so that's right there. So I'm all connected there, and I'm gonna go back to the app. But while we're doing that there, I'm gonna set that down. And so you have to then calibrate the compass. So we have to grab the drone and rotate the aircraft horizontally about 1 to 2 turns, and rotate it vertically 360 about 1 to 2 turns. So I'm gonna go grab that and let's do it. Okay, so here's the front. So we're gonna do, that's 1, that's 2, and then vertically. And turn it clockwise. That's 1, and that's 2. Okay, and once you do that, then calibrate the gyroscope, and you push the joysticks from the left one at 11 and the right one at 1 o'clock positions for about 2 seconds. And yeah, let's do that quick. So I'm gonna put you over here, hold on. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna do is hook it up to the app. So I downloaded the app on my phone and came up with the Roku thing, and then this is what it says: pair the drone and the remote control. Done. Open the phone settings, search for the drone's Wi-Fi, which starts with Ruko. Click and connect the Wi-Fi. No password required. Oh, so I'm gonna confirm that. Okay. Looks like. And then this gives you everything: controls, learn to fly. They have videos that you can look over to learn, feedback. Let's go to controls. First flight guide video. All right. So it shows you the video. And just note too, I'm gonna stop this.
Press for 3 seconds until you hear the drone beep. The red light indicates that the drone is waiting.
Okay. And just note too, when you start it, it's in beginner's mode, which I'm keeping it in beginner's mode. I am gonna practice here, just bringing it up and putting it down, maybe going left and right. I'm in a small area on a patio, but tomorrow we're gonna take it out to an open area and learn a little more about it and practice more. So baby steps for me. Like I said, I'm a beginner, and yeah, I'm a little more gentle with it because I'm just learning. And if you're here too, just know that you can learn also. Just takes a little bit of practice, but we'll get there. Okay, let's try this. All right, I had to restart it because it turns off if you don't use it, and I was trying to get the GPS connected. So I did everything, and every time you start it, you have to do that rotating thing to calibrate it. And then I had to connect it again because the battery went off. So beginner mistakes, but I'm gonna get better. Okay, this should work. 11 and 1, 2 seconds. Okay. I was holding it, and that was just calibrating it. Now to start it, it's push the joysticks to 5 and 7 o'clock positions. About 2 seconds. And then you can take off. 5 and 7, 5 and 7. It started. It started. And so this, the left one, makes it go up and down and sideways. And the right joystick makes it move forward and back. Okay, and then I'm gonna get, it stopped, which is a good thing. Okay, controls.
It's an area free of magnetic.
I don't want to go there. Light choice. Next. We did that. So that goes through everything that you have to do. So it's all set up, which I should have done. Do you see? There's the camera. It shows right there what it can see. You know what? I still have to put an SD card in there, so I'm just practicing. We'll get thing tomorrow. So it went off. So here we go. I'm gonna put it up. I did it! And it had a little bouncy landing because I was using this and it blew away because it was a little windy day. But I did it. And I am really in a confined area here, so you can see I'm a little nervous. I don't want to hit anything. But actually, that's pretty easy. And I want to show you here too. Do you see how excited I am? That, okay, so, and I still have to put the SD card. And so this is to record. And then this moves the camera, like if you want to see something different. And this is to take a photo. And again, this is to move the camera to where you want to take the photo. And everything will show on here. And it shows like the height and where it is and everything. So everything you want, I guess you can use it without your phone, but this just gives you all the dynamics of it. So, I did it, I did it, I did it. You can do it too. So, okay, this is a very beginner's tutorial, but I'm excited because now I know exactly how to set it up. So for tomorrow, I'm all set. All right, let's test it out and let's get some footage too. All right, let's do it. Okay, I got it ready to go. Oh wow. Look at, you can see it on here. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Where are we? Here we are. Wave. I want it to go this way. Okay, so now it's going back because it's going to land. So then I just push this button.
And it comes back.
Yeah.
that amazing?
I did it, 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 I did it. I did it, and I get it now. I get it, that was fun.
Yeah.
I just had to be in an open area, I
Yeah,
think, to be
yeah.
able to practice. And this one honestly seems simpler for some reason than my other one. I am so happy and I got such good footage. So, yay! If I can do it, you can do it. That was fun. Here's where I tell you all the features of the drone. So it's the Ruko F11 GIM2 drone. It has a 4K HD camera, and it has 9,800 feet video transmission, so that's about 2 miles, which is ridiculous. That it can go 2 miles and still take video. Plus it has a beginner's mode, and so that's what I was in. When it's in beginner's mode, and it's set up when you start it, it's in beginner's mode and you can change it. But in beginner's mode, that helped me feel more secure in flying the drone, because it only lets the drone go so far and it's within sight. And then I actually now pumped it up to like midway, and then once I'm really secure with flying it and feel really great, then I'll put it all the way up so then I can go the 2 miles. But that's a really nice feature, that you can start in beginners and know that it can only go so far. It has a 3-axis gimbal. It has a 2-axis plus EIS anti-shake so that it makes it more smooth, the video. Quadcopter with 2 batteries. And the 2 batteries each, so it's 58 minutes total flight, but that's with the 2 batteries. So it comes with 2 batteries and each hold 28 minutes of flight time. So once, if you want to fly it for that long, that you have that backup battery, so after 28 minutes you can go right ahead. So it's almost an hour that you can film. It has a brushless motor, and this next one I really like, 11.6 wind resistance. It's a level 6 GPS drone. So, like I showed you for my first one, I had gone out on a really windy day, and because it was the only time I could get out and try it, and that was my fault. But with this drone, with the winds like that, it has a higher resistance, so it'll still fly and you can control it in higher winds, which for me was a great thing. Multi-GPS feature, so the intelligent GPS feature includes the auto return home again, which for me is very important, because if you feel like you're getting kind of like when you first start out of control, if you can't see it, because sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, where is it? You just push that button and it'll come right back to where it took off. Exactly, it has the coordinates in it and it lands exactly where it took off. The auto return home, the GPS follow me. So if you ever see like the van lifers where it's following the van, which I hope to do with the drone soon, that it follows you and you can get footage that way. And a point of interest. So again, you can set it to like what you want it to follow, and it'll follow. Like if you're running or something and you put yourself as the point of interest, it will follow you. Yeah, and so those are the main features. And so I'm going to end it here with the footage that I got. Again, I couldn't get a lot of footage because of the restrictions here. And again, wherever you are, make sure that you know what the laws are as far as, flying the drone. But I plan on using it a lot in the future, and I can't wait to get to Georgia and use it there. So here you go.